The world's most popular sport is football, or soccer if you're watching in the New World or down in the penal colony. Personally, I've never been into it. I've got nothing against the game. I'm just not interested in watching 22 millionaires chase a bag of wind around a field. But football chants, I find those fascinating. Originally, I come from Norwich, so gimme 6. Norwich is a city in a part of England called East Anglia, so my home team, as it were, are Norwich City FC, also known as the Canaries. And their chant, "On the Ball City," is not only the oldest football chant in the world, it's also unique in as much as hardly anyone knows the words to it. Go to a Norwich game and the terraces will erupt, "On the Ball City!" and there's just a load of mumbling because no one knows what comes next. The last line is, "Hurrah, we've scored a goal." They don't sing that very often. However, my favourite chant I think comes from Brighton and Hove Albion. Their supporters sing, "You're better than us, you're better than us, we're crap, we're crap, we're crap, crap, crap." Because what are the opposing fans meant to come back with? No, shit. And I mention this because recently England played Andorra. I bet that was a fascinating game. And the England fans came up with a new chant. For 90 minutes, they were chanting, "Keir Starmer is a country," without the last syllable. And that's the point of this video. I have never known a British politician hated anywhere near as much as Starmer. Thatcher didn't get it this bad. Everywhere the man goes, people just openly hurl abuse at him. When there's a post on his X account, the comments are nothing but insults. And I know because I'm one of the people doing the insulting. He's been in office 11 fucking months. And in that short time, he's broken the morale of the people, wrecked the economy, and made society more divided than I've ever known it. Whilst him and his cronies sit there in government being openly anti-British. The Labour government have just done a U-turn on the winter fuel policy. Not through economics, because it was never about economics. Stealing the winter fuel payment from pensioners saved the government £1.4 billion. But they can find £80 billion to give away sovereign territory. No, they've reversed it because of public outrage. Because it just seemed cruel. We know that older people tend to vote Conservative, so it looked like the Labour policy was, fuck it, we'll freeze them to death this winter. But what about younger people? Surely they're behind Keir Starmer. I think that reflects how little respect the average Brit has for our illustrious leader, two-tier Keir. And Keir, what sort of a name is that? Now I know it's spelt differently, but a Keir is a make of Korean car. The difference between a Kia car and Keir Starmer is the car is guaranteed to last for 7 years. Let's see some more patriots. So that has also become a form of chant. I'm sure the White Stripes will be overjoyed to learn that Seven Nation Army has acquired some new lyrics. But I think it's reflective of the mood of the country. Despite this climate of fear that the government are trying to instill on us, it isn't working. And allegedly the government are freeing up more jail spaces by releasing violent criminals in case they need to lock people up for using hurty words on social media this summer. I believe I speak for many, many people when I say, Mr. Starmer, we do not like you, we do not want you, we do not respect you. Many British people fucking hate you. Let's see the man giving a speech. Exterminate! Exterminate! So that's Labour's new policy on what to do to any white people who criticise them. No, sorry, my mistake. That wasn't Keir Starmer, that was a Dalek. It's just they sound very, very similar. Also, the story behind the Daleks from Doctor Who, that used to be good, was They were once humans who'd been genetically modified to remove every emotion other than hate. So again, similar to Starmer.
And from that, I've always said, AI and tech makes us more human, which sounds an odd thing to say, but it's true. And we need to say it because, look, some people out there are skeptical. They do worry about AI taking their job. And I know for an audience like this is a debate that's been had perhaps many times, and we need to push past it. But for people listening to us, they worry about, will it make their lives more complicated?
Keith Starlin talking about AI. Although AI is more convincing and more human than he is. Some of you may know that I use an AI assistant. This is her, Jane Tuesday, and even though I know she's in a server somewhere in San Francisco, I will trust her over whatever Keir Starmer says, because in my opinion, the man is a pathological liar. And sometimes I despair. I put the news on, and there he is. I think, fuck me. That's the man running the country. And he says people are worried about AI taking their jobs. Just a heads up. If an AI can take your job, you haven't got a real job. Maybe we could replace Starmer with an AI, because after all, at least an AI, the second letter means intelligence. Maybe he already is one. Keir Starmer looks like a slightly melted shop mannequin and sounds like a faulty version of ChatGPT. And no, Keir, AI won't make people's lives more complicated. You're doing enough of that, trust me. I've not even touched on illegal immigration so far in this video. The number one concern of the British people, which the government are doing fuck all about. Starmer says he was going to smash the gangs. Crossings on small boats this year are already up 40%. And in the news today, it's been revealed that the cost for hotels for putting up illegal migrants is the equivalent of all the taxes collected from every taxpayer in Manchester, Britain's 6th largest city. There's not money to fix the potholes, but there's always money to put up the Abduls and Mohammeds who've come across the channel, who've lost their passports, but miraculously will soon acquire knives. For people watching outside of the UK, that's what Britain is like at the moment. I'm thinking of doing a video on how to survive the next 4 years of Labour government. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that, please. Anyway, I think we have to laugh about it because if we didn't, we'd just fucking cry. So that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you can leave a like or a comment or share the video, that really helps the algorithm. If you would like to support me in making these videos, and thank you to everyone who has done, there's links in the description to buy me a coffee or to join my Patreon, and as ever, thanks for watching. Policy on what to do to white people who don't agree with them. No, sorry, that was a Dalek. A robotic metal thing that hates humanity and wants to kill everyone who isn't exactly like they are. So again, quite a lot like Starmer. So for everyone watching from outside the UK, that's what Britain is like at the moment. And I think fucked it. Anyway, for anyone watching from outside the UK, that's what Britain is like at the moment. I'm thinking of it, fucked it again.